Hey guys, what's up? It's Harry from Rex Studio, and today I am so excited to finally review my custom Lego Star Wars The Sith Lord's Tomb of Ajunta Pall, the final battle set. This took me about a month to make, and now it is finally finished and complete. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Now before we review this thing, I just want to say this is not how it looks like in the Lego Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic Tomb of Ajunta Pall. This is completely my version, and yeah, so this is custom. This is not based from the official Tomb of Ajunta Pall. This is just my own recreation of it. So without further ado, let's dive right into the minifigures. Now I'm just going to zoom in a bit on the minifigures. So here we have Kira, who is a main character in the show. Now, she hasn't made her appearance at the time of this recording. However, she will make her appearance soon. She has a green lightsaber, some torso printing at the back as well, and these little green signs on her legs. She has an alternate face. And that's Kira. Next up we have Darth Frere, or Andrew. He has the alternate face, which is a scanning alternate face. That's basically an apparatus he applies on himself to scan the area. He has the Anakin Skywalker torso printing. I can't really get that to show on screen, but there. So you can see that he has the Anakin Skywalker printing and a blue lightsaber. Sorry. Here's Darth Tyran, the main villain of the show. Now, he has some robe printing at the front. He has a different lightsaber blade with a black stud and a red hilt. It's plain red face at the back of his helmet. This is actually a Shadow Trooper minifigure, but since it applies to the Sith theme so well, I just decided, hey, you know what? Let's just add this to the Sith Lord's collection. And here's General X. Now, a lot of you haven't known the name of this guy, but now it's finally revealed. It's General X. So this is basically just a Guardians of the Galaxy minifigure, but he looks so good to be an Imperial General. So he's just got that sign at the back. Here's his front printing. He also has an alternate face, and that's his second alternate face when things are going to his way. And then just a Shadow Trooper, not much. That's what it looks like from the back. And he has that Sikaran blaster. I just wanted to give him like a stupid blaster. I mean, I don't know. And he's got the generic angry clone face. So with all the minifigures done, let me just zoom in on them. So with all the minifigures done, we can move on with the set. So I'm just going to take it off camera for the while. So here's the bottom section, and the bottom section is just basically nothing. I mean, this is just supposed to be like a dungeon sort of place. That's just a place where you can place a minifigure, like, for example, General X, if we can just get him to fit. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see due to the yeah. So it's kind of hard to get him in there through this little tiny space. Here's just a container and some rocks. That's just supposed to symbolize some rocks. There is plenty of space to place a minifigure inside, however, so this is as far as I can get it inside, so that's what it looks like. And here you can host like a battle between the Andrew and General X. So here's the top section. Now, starting from left to right, we have this little wall here. Now, the play feature of this wall is that if you place a minifigure, for example Kira, without her lightsaber, then a bad guy can use the Force and control these arm things, which can wrap around a minifigure and, you know, just sort of like use the Force to tie them up and interrogate them. Now, this was inspired from the Doctor Strange Sanctum Sanctorum, and this is what it looks like. I gave them both like their own turning things, so yeah, so you just turn this, and you see these gears will move. And the point of this is not only to tie them up, but when you move them simultaneously, it's very hard to do this with one hand. And when you move them simultaneously, it shows like someone's using the force on them, so Kira can use the force to free herself. There's also these little front knobs which you can use, but they just don't, they reduce the working of the thing. Second play feature is actually this net area. So if you place a minifigure here on the top of this little net piece, and if you move this thing over here, yeah, so it just leads them right into the dungeon. So either Darth Freyr can use the Force and drop Darth Tyran from down there, or, you know, something can happen, maybe like an earthquake or something, and there is space here so that it locks in. So here's what it looks like, and when you move that away, it just drops down. This actually took me quite a while to make and perfect. And then here's a little computer area where you can, I don't know, do some work over here, and this is actually where the play feature comes in. Now, this is just a tiny little spoiler alert from the last episode. This is supposed to be a code you're supposed to break, and if you're not worthy, then you drop down to the pit. So, just gonna get Kira up from there, and put the lock. Now, over here, this is just like something you can use either for posing, so that you can place a minifigure and, you know, just first get them to stand there, and then bend it to show that they're jumping towards a minifigure, or you can use this as an excuse to use the Force. So if you place Kira's hilt and you move it, excuse me, so you place Kira's hilt just over there, and when you move it, it'll like roll towards her. So this is kind of a lame thing, but you can't articulate it 360 degrees, so this is just an excuse to use the Force. And then over here is the main part. Excuse me. So over here you have a little spirit or computer of Ajunta Pall. Let me just focus on that. Forget it. So you just have like a spirit of Ajunta Pall, which you can move down to show that it's off, and you can bring it up, and it broke. So you can just move it up and, you know, show that, boom, Ajunta Pall is here. This is just supposed to be like a hologram. There we go. It's a gold hologram. I mean, I didn't have the light transparent blue one, so this was all I had. And then here's a little flag, just, you know, a religious flag from the Sith days. This is just supposed to be some broken architecture. There's some tile details over here. And here's the main part. Now, this is a bit of a spoiler, so I suggest you skip this a little. But what I can tell you is that this is, like, it encases a ancient relic. I mean, yeah, I know this ain't much, but this is just supposed to have an ancient relic, and you can open the glass up and just make it, you know, look like that you broke the glass and you stole the things. So that was pretty much it for the Tomb of Ajunta Pall. Let me know what you guys think about the set in the comments down below. And tell me, what's your favorite part about this set? Is it the falling floor, or the minifigure selection, or the front part? So tell me what you guys think about this set in the comments down below, and I will see you guys next time. And by the way, before we go, I just want to tell you guys that upcoming news, the Star Wars Sith Lords TV show will come this October. Right now, I have exams, so, I mean, I have school, I have tests, so I have to study for those, so I don't really get a lot of time to, you know, make videos, so this was the only one I could make. So I'll see you guys next time in October with a bunch of stuff. So October is a pretty action-packed month. We're getting lots of new shows and continuations. We're getting Flash Season 2, Avengers Season 4, and a spin-off show of Avengers, which is the amazing Lego Spider-Man. So I'll see you guys next time in October. Peace out.